EV decks are kind of everywhere nowadays. Flareon, Sylveon, Espeon, and even Umbreon are quite popular in Pokemon Pocket. But what about Glaceon, the forgotten evolution? Snowy Terrain deals 10 damage to the opposing active Pokemon at the end of each turn. This is a pretty cool ability. Get it? I made a Glaceon deck. We breeze by with Jump Bluff as Glaceon comes in to freeze the remains. Today's deck makes use of Sylveon's powerful draw ability to enable a powerful hit and run tactic. Jump Bluff and Glaceon work really well together. As we attack with Jump Bluff, we can pivot into Glaceon to enhance our damage output to 80 initially, 90 if the enemy stays in. Since Jump Bluff only requires 1 energy to function, we can spend the rest building up our Glaceon's freezing wind to scale up our damage output just enough to seal the game. This Pokemon combination puts in the work. Today we're gonna take these 2 underplayed EX threats onto Master Ball rank and see how we fare against the meta. What Pokemon should up to the ground next?
You decide.
Leave a comment down below and we'll see what we can do. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. We post Pokemon Pocket decks here daily. Have a swell day, enjoy the games, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Here we go. By the way, I just realized I forgot to change the deck image. I run 1 Cyrus and 1 Red, in case you're confused. I'm gonna change that right after this game, as we are gonna probably lead off with Eevee. Because we're going second, so we can find friends, as they have Suicune with Steel? Oh, because it's Solgaleo. It's Solgaleo, okay. Oh, okay. My Glaceon is weak to Steel though, right? That may be a problem. Let's go for the Pokeball first. We don't have to worry about Suicune dealing more damage to us because Suicune is not going to be attacking this game. Let's evolve into you. And find friends. Find all my friends. Give me my friends. I wanna find my friends. So Galio one-shots me. My Sylveon, and I think my Glaceon is also weak to Steel. So that's bad. Okay, so double Suicune, double Solgaleo. Let me go for the research. As we keep hunting for the rare... This is crazy. This is crazy. Well, we're just gonna do this. Muscle our way to finding rare candy. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh my god, it actually did that. It actually swapped. You're kidding me. That's really annoying because I lost energy by doing that. And now I have to use red here. They haven't found their Solgaleo. But I can't... Oh my goodness, I can't believe I ran out of time. Okay, we have Cyrus. That's huge. That is actually huge. I'm gonna drop you, and I'm going to hit with you. And I'm gonna stay in. With Jump Bluff. We don't have the... Like, if they haven't Reddit card us, we could have evolved into Glaceon and finished that off. But now we just raw muscle through it. Like, we don't... Bit of a weird first game. Like, we didn't get to showcase Glaceon. And I derped, and I learned that if the timer runs out, like, this asshole will swap out on his own. God damn it. Took us a while to find the rare candy there. We had to evolve 2 Sylveons to get it, which, you know, left us with less space to evolve into Glaceon. But, you know, I'm going to fix the deck right there, because we have 1 copy of Red, as you guys can see, and we'll go for round 2. And the deck is fixed. Steel, like, again? Really? This hand looks awful. Double Jump Bluff, 1 EV. Foil Cosmog in front of us. Oh my god. At this point, just red card me, bro. This could go very differently from the first game. It's actually the same deck. And they're probably going to put the energy on Cosmog and Teleport. That's what they should do. Okay, we find the research. There's hope. I am going to evolve into Sylveon here. Because if they find Solgaleo, I'm dead. I may have to put a giant cape on this to make sure that doesn't happen. We find the Pokeball, and is it Hoppip? It is. Ladies and gentlemen, it is. I'm going to put the giant cape onto this. And the reason why I'm putting the giant cape is because I don't want to give them the free point here if they evolve into that really quickly. Okay, so they just evolve into it more slowly. I want to make use of this giant cape and use this. Okay, we got double hop it. Nice. We're going to be chaining here. We're not going to resort to red because we are able to do a KO Suicune this way. We're gonna breeze by, and we're gonna make use of the giant cape on our Sylveon that allows us to survive a hit from Solgaleo. And it's gonna be a double Jump Bluff game here. There he is. But we have the Cyrus. They put 3 energy on it. We need to focus on hunting down the Solgaleo first. Like, we can always resort to Cyrus later. Okay, they go for Pokemon Center Lady that protects them from that, so... Suicune can't really do anything, though. But see, this giant cape was absolutely essential here. There is... There are you. There you are, English. Pivot into Jump Bluff. We stay with Jump Bluff here, and then we can attack again and pivot into the other one. Well, we try to build up a Glaceon in the process. They have a Lily there, so they're just gonna... They're gonna make things hard. Okay, this is a guaranteed EV, and we need to start pumping energy onto it. Try to build up an endgame Sylveon here. And pivot around. We give them this. And now we bring in Jump Bluff. We have the red ready. Alongside the Glaceon. We breeze by. Knock you out. And we bring in Glaceon for the residual damage. And look at that Suicune in the back. It may be at 100 HP. But Glaceon's freezing wind still does it. Oh, and they bring it in. Actually, well, I mean, they need to draw into the evolution immediately. I gotta play to win. Like, if they somehow manage to find the evolution, they have so little cards, right? So it's just not happening. Like, we are weak to steel, right? I didn't expect them to bring it in, to be honest. But we gotta... Back to back! Ladies and gentlemen, back to back. So Galio, and this is a Pokemon that hits pretty much almost our entire deck super effectively, but Jump Bluff's bulk, the pivoting, 160 HP is so neat, especially with it being weak to electric. Because most of the high-end attackers that we run into that deal this kind of damage don't really hit Jump Bluff super effectively. Not even like something like Charizard, which you would think would burst us. Good stuff. Good stuff right there. And now the deck list is actually correct. Perfect. We're on to a perfect video. Round 3. Round 3. As we see Eevee, which means we go first. We got Hoppip though. So we want to lead off with Hoppy because we're going first, and we got Jump Bluff in hand. That means if we find Rare Candy, which our deck is designed to do, we'll be able to start hitting them with a Breeze by attack immediately. Let's thin the deck out of a basic with this Pokeball. Albino Eevee. Eevee EX. We have 2 Sylveons in the deck as our card back indicates. And that can help us find our pieces. Like, we got really good draws here. We haven't found Professor's Research. We have 2 Professor's Research, 2 Sylveons, and 2 Rare Candies. And they got poison. Ladies and gentlemen, they got poison. But Poison Barb is useless against Jump Bluff. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Give me the good stuff. Come on. We gotta pivot. We drew the wrong evolution here. Now we draw the right one. We gotta sponge some damage here. And we gotta hope that we can draw into the rare candy. We haven't picked up a single Professor's Research yet, so half of our deck leads to rare candy, most often than not. But it's a Sylveon that we get. They can pivot into Darkrai soon. And if we give them that, we're in trouble, so we gotta pivot into you. We gotta try to navigate around and stall. Like, the draws have been really against us here. Okay. That actually helps us. Double Nihilego. We have 110 HP on Sylveon, which allows us to survive the incoming Darkrai attack. So now we bring in Jump Bluff and we attack and we remain on the board here. As Darkrai's gonna come down. And the plan is to beat them with double Jump Bluff. Use Glaceon to wear down the Darkrai. As we have 3 cards left in our deck, like we've drawn a lot. But see, these Poison Barbs are not affecting us because we just attack it and we pivot out. So we don't have to worry about that. We tank that hit. We connect. And we bring in Glaceon with Snowy Terrain. Avoiding the Poison Barb completely. That's what Jump Bluff has done here. Being able to hit the Darkrai super effectively. As they leaf. And we have 2 draws. Rare Candy and Cyrus. No, this dies. This dies. My brother in Christ, why are you not sending the other Darkrai in? This dies. Daniel! Daniel, you gotta learn math again, Daniel! God damn it, Daniel. Go back to school, Daniel. Clean. Clean. No, thank you. Ooh. Shoutouts to Toxicroak though. Dope Pokemon. You know, combining it with Nihilego. I mean, that's a cool strategy. I wonder how. It seems pretty solid, to be honest, because like the Toxic and then the Nihilegos, like that actually can lead to 40 damage per turn poisons, which is really, really neat. I don't know if you run Poison Barb as much though, because you want to be poisoning with Toxicroak a lot of times. I mean, I think you run Poison Barb as a 1-up, but you can run other tools like Giant Cape to avoid certain kills. But that's a neat concept. I like it. Okay, what do we got now? First, keep going first, man. First with an Eevee against fighting. Okay, not what I was expecting. Oh my god, this Chatot can really feed on us. Oh my goodness, especially with this kind of hand. This could be bad, okay? This could be problematic. They red card me, but they have Mimic. That was a bit weird. I mean, I'm just gonna try to find friends, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so lonely. Nobody likes me. Oh, yeah, that's a friend. That's a good friend right there. I mean, yeah, that's better. That is a lot better. Still getting that value, hunting for that Aerodactyl. We're gonna evolve into Glaceon and, you know, glace them. Let's drop you. Let's evolve you first in the back. Get that card draw, you know what I'm saying? Oh, we got the pretty Glaceon. Now the question is, do I just evolve into it? What if they send Aerodactyl? They can 2-hit KO me, but then if it's Aerodactyl EX, yeah, no, this is fine. I'm gonna keep the options open. Because if I draw into another Sylveon, I may just prioritize the card draw to make sure I find what I need. There's the Skull Fossil, and there's another Old Amber. Do you have the Aerodactyl, though, is the question. That means no. They get to draw another card here, which, you know, we could have prevented technically, but again, I still don't have Rare Candy, so I do want to prioritize that. And they just give up. Because Glaceon is broken. That was like a really weird game. Like playing red card with... I mean, I understand the red card because sometimes your opponents dump their hands and you can actually give them more cards and draw cards with I don't know. I don't actually know what I'm saying here. I may have to Giant Cape here. Ladies and gentlemen, I may have to Giant Cape because if they find the Incineroar immediately... No, it doesn't kill me. It's 50 damage, so never mind. We don't have to Giant Cape. There's Magby, but they got the other way around with the opener. Okay. Give me friends. I have to be mindful of where I use this Giant Cape. I just hope they don't red card me. Because next turn we get to drop everything. Oh, this red card would suck so hard. Okay, they do have you. Fire Fang. Doesn't really matter that we don't wake up here because we are going to be doing the following. First of all, we get that Eevee in there. The Rocky Helmet is really annoying. But by combining Jump Bluff with Glaceon, we're actually dealing 90 damage. That's the theory of this deck. That's the whole point. We're able to deal 90 damage, which is a lot of damage. The Giant Cape doesn't really make a difference here because we're just like... Like, I want to use this Giant Cape in case I draw into another Glaceon that can survive a hit. Yes. Exactly. Now we do want this Giant Cape. See, we held on to it and we find the right moment to use it. Because now we pivot. Do I hold on to this Hoppip? No, we just drop it. And we pivot into the healthy Glaceon. Who can take this hit and survive it? We just need him to not have Cyrus. Okay, one card that's not a Pokemon in hand. One card left that could potentially be Cyrus. Oh yeah, we tanked that. We tanked that shit, and you are at range, sir. You are at range. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. We breeze by, and they they breeze out. Damn, that Giant Cape, that one-off of Giant Cape, because of the fact that our Glaceon caps out 140 damage, is so important in this meta. But you have to be really, really careful where you place it. Like, as I play tested this deck, it really makes a difference. It really made a difference where I decided to place the Giant Cape. Like some games early, like I played it early just in fear of like a red card, and then ended up losing because of that. And I learned that, you know, the Giant Cape placement really can make a difference by just allowing the Glaceon to survive one extra hit and getting that residual damage. And that's the point of this Pokemon combination. Like the Pyukumuku combination that I showed like a month ago was essentially like, you know, it played more into Jump Bluff's ability directly of like being able to force them to run through a Pokemon in the front. But the combination with Glaceon provides you with really good synergy because Glaceon is a 3 energy attacker pairing with a 1 energy attacker here that just enhances your Breeze by attack's damage output by 90, right? And that allows you to 2 KO the vast majority of Pokemon in the game, unless they have healing, of course, but you can do so much with it. Really, really fun concept. I love that Sylveon helps us find our pieces because we have a lot of evolutions going on here. And all in all, this is the way to play it. I was running 2 Cyrus at first, but I was struggling sometimes with that extra damage. And that copy of Red definitely makes a difference. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did. We are so back. And we got the Mega Evolutions to look forward to very soon. So just gotta wait. I think it's yeah, we got like less than 2 weeks to go for that for sure. Maybe like 10 days or something. So that'll be exciting. Love you. Have a solid day. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I'll see you guys tomorrow.